good. You make me feel real good. Okay, guys. Unintentionally in the car today. If I have to end this early, it's because the tow man pulled up. Alright? So, I'm literally outside of the kid I babysit and I nanny. I'm outside of her school. Okay? Why we get literally a block away, not even. And let me change the... Come on, like, let's turn it down a little bit. The lighting is not giving. Give me down maybe 2. That's better. Alright. I don't know who that is. Bro seemed like he was about to hit me though. Anyway. So we pull off. Why I hear a dingling noise and we're like, what is that? I'm like, I don't know, it's not going away. So I pull over, she's like, you should check it. I'm like, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I look, nothing wrong. I look in my trunk, I'm like, nothing in there, what's going on, really? Why I ran over a set of keys, guys. I'm gonna show you a picture because it's literally storming right now. And this happened at 3:30. Right now it is 5:15 and I just seen 1, 2, 3. I'll show y'all a picture. Come on, focus, please. Can y'all see? Here. Ooh. Look at the key. Like, how does that even happen? And so that made me just be very, very grateful. Because I literally don't know what would have happened if I wouldn't have ran over that key. Still waiting on the tow guy. Still get paid. But the moral of the story really is God sends things your way to protect you sometimes and to test you and see if you're going to be grateful no matter what he sends your way. And I truly believe that rejection and, you know, little inconveniences are truly just levels of protection. And so, running over that key, mind you, it's a key, guys. It's a key. I got the key to the streets. The key to my heart is what I'm hearing. The key to something, okay? And as far as when I'm saying random things in these messages, I really just want you to be like, this could be for me. And if it's not for you, then leave it, right? But yeah, I truly just feel like that key saved me from a lot. I'm really hearing that one song by Wife and Lucci. I got on my heels. I wish I could play that. Should I? Should I play Key to the Streets? I'll play a little bit. But anyway, I'm just like, I'm thrown for a loop because y'all seen the way that key landed in my tire. How does that happen? This song, guys. Come on, pimp. Come on. So anyway, he said young man from the north. Also, guys are telling me, go check out your north node. My north node is in Aries. So I'm meant to be very bold and very direct. But yeah, basically, that was just so crazy. And it's just making me be so grateful of little things like that. Because I truly I'm not gonna know what that was for at all. I'm not gonna know what that was for. And it really didn't cause any inconveniences on my end. Like, of course, I'm not gonna be speeding and stuff like that. And of course, it's in the middle of a storm and I have to pee. But I'm so strong now that that's not even bothering me no more. It's not. Let me take a drink. It don't bother me. I don't let it bother me. Don't let it bother you. I think that might really be it. Is that it? I also feel like I'm guided to tell you guys, like, we're on the brink of something new. And I'm looking over at this picture of Tori Kelly. She just released a song with Lucky Daye called Have My Babies or something like that. Guys, we're literally birthing a new beginning. Y'all hear that thunder? Whoa. We're literally birthing a new beginning right now. Like, our water is breaking. We're pushing this baby, our new life out. And it's a collective thing. Like, I've been seeing so many people, not just around the world, but in my hometown, that haven't changed for years, that are finally catching on to the new earth, that are finally catching on to the new wave that we've been on for years now. And if you're just joining the spiritual, consciousness journey, even if you're religious and you're here and you are comprehending and relating to what I'm saying, then where was I going? Guys, my ADHD is off the wall today. But they are catching on, and they are finally seeing the programming that this Matrix has caused us. Matrix is also just like the Matrix. The programming that we are literally we're brainwashed. Not me. Girl, you wanna chew all of my bubblegum. Let's see. Hello? Yeah. I mean, I'm stuck in the middle of a storm. Okay. Okay, well, thank you. Bye. I'm hungry! Guys, I'm hungry, and it's pouring rain right now. He said 25 to 30 minutes. So I guess we're just gonna be chilling, and I'm just gonna be talking to you guys. I kind of want to hold the camera though. But yeah, people are finally seeing what has been going on, what we've been seeing, what we've been trying to tell y'all for a very long time now. Do you see what I'm saying? For a very long time now. And people, I feel like growing up, you could relate to this too. People always would literally be like, oh, you have to be so realistic. Growing up, I always was interested in the occult things. I wanted to convince myself I was a mermaid. I wanted to do all of these outer worldly things, these universal things, and I got shot down so quickly by adults that were programmed to shut themselves down, okay? And I feel like I'm not able to fully say what I'm saying. Something's blocking me. But in all truth, we've got to be able to accept the fact that we are spiritual beings before we're physical beings, okay? And somewhere in some alternate universe, there's unicorns and there's magical fairies and there's mermaids. It might not be in this one, but we wouldn't be able to think of something if that thing didn't already exist. Do you understand what I'm saying? We, as humans, wouldn't be able to come up with an idea of a unicorn, a mermaid, anything like that, if that thing didn't already exist. Now, we could be pulling that in from different, the ether from different realms, but Woo-wee. But, you know, don't let people tell you that it's not real. Don't let people do that to you. I'm getting distracted so easily, guys. I quit gardening, and I think that has just really, like, messed with my attention span. But yeah. Also, TV shows. Guys, I watched Mickey Mouse for the first time in a lot of years the other day. And it was so good. It was so funny. Like, I was literally like, the Mickey Mouse cartoon? I was literally having the time of my life. And I just think that we gotta get back to our roots. Even if you don't enjoy doing childlike things, like, as a kid, what did you do? What did you do? What is, you know, don't distract yourself with things that are going to keep you away from healing and shadow work. But if you're here, we're past that. Like, we're never going to stop healing, okay? But we are past, you know, don't dig open old wounds is basically what I'm trying to say. Don't try and keep changing yourself. Like, there's a difference between healing and changing yourself. Don't change yourself for somebody else's benefit. Stop dimming yourself for other people's benefits. And people are going to see you the way that they see you no matter what. So, I caught myself walking down the stairs this morning. Okay? Or, not this morning, this afternoon. And this lady, she goes, hi. She says hi. And I'm like, hi. And I noticed, like, unconsciously, I kind of put my head down a little bit. And I think I started doing that to avoid eye contact, but y'all, we've gotta, like, not dim our light for these people. Like, keep your head up, don't drop your crown. Do you understand what I'm saying? This is your crown, don't drop it. Because people are going to try and give you that jealous energy, and don't think it's just adults, because it's kids too. It's kids too, it's everybody. Once you get to that, you know, 3-4 years old stage, you can feel jealousy and envy too. And you can spread that to adults. So just be very aware of how you're interacting with other people and the energy that you're receiving from them. Because, my gosh, somebody doesn't want you to know this. But people are literally going to act like they're your best friend just so they can study your every move. Okay? And I have this friend who's not my friend no more. She's my acquaintance. But I noticed we would only be talking when I would be going through something hard. And when I'm talking about something good, she would constantly bring up the bad in her life. There's a difference between being there and being someone's shoulder to lean on and wanting someone to dim their excitement for the new experiences they're having for your disarray in your life. Okay? Confirmation burp. And a lot of people, I think a lot of people do this unconsciously. And a lot of people are unconscious. And when I say unconscious, we all know that energy is frequency. Okay? When, you know how you say, oh, you don't even know how you got home. You're driving home. I don't even know how I got here. You're driving on autopilot. That's how most people are living their lives. Day by day by day by day. Conscious people, it's kind of, I mean, for me right now where I'm at, it's kind of normal for you to have some periods where you're unconscious, or where you're on autopilot. But there's people that choose to kind of live on autopilot. They're just grazing through life so they don't have to go back down here and, you know, touch all of the broken neural pathways and the things that 444 on my clock and the things that have hurt them in the past. They don't want to touch on that. And someone came in my live the other day. If you're here, hi. Someone came in my live the other day and they basically were like, okay, if the only thing that exists is love, then why is there pain? And none of us like pain. Pain doesn't feel good, but also there is no good or bad. But pain, really, you can alchemize pain, because there is like, the energy behind that pain is so much stronger than trying to manifest your dreams with like happiness. You can't force yourself into alignment either. That's what I found out. You can't force yourself to be happy, and that's not going to bring your manifestations in. And so back to the unconscious part of that. A lot of people take that anger and that frustration and that pain and that sadness, and they use that to manifest, you know, more of that energy. No. You're supposed to be grateful for that pain. And if you're fearing that pain, you're just gonna bring in more of it, okay? And that's why a lot of religious people truly believe in like demons and devils, is because you fear that. And the level of fear is one of the lowest frequency emotions. And that is what demons and devils, you know, hypothetically feed on. And so if you're constantly feeding fear and anxiety and worry and anxiousness, and I just already said that, but if you're constantly feeding that certain situation, that past energy, like, and trying to push it away, all you're doing is telling the universe that I'm not ready to experience anything besides this fear, because I can't comprehend anything outside of it. I don't have faith and I don't have hope, right? That's kind of what you're telling the universe. And so then when certain Christians or Catholic people, I'm not saying all of you, they believe the things that they believe because they fear that certain energy. And so when you get in that state of sin, lust, greed, all the 7 deadly sins, when you get in that energy, envy, when you get in that energy, you're feeding that energy, keeping the sin in your life because you already fear that energy. Do you see what I'm saying? So, come on, bro. That's so loud. And so if you're constantly feeding fear and, oh, if I do this, this will happen. If I partake in, you know, premarital sex, I'm gonna go to hell. You're gonna fear that. You're gonna keep attracting relationships that are gonna bring you that energy because you fear it. And then there's gonna be other fears that pop up because of that. Do you understand what I'm saying? Fear doesn't just go away. Fear, you can't fear fear. That's really what I'm trying to say. Like, stop being scared of fear. It's an invisible boundary that is keeping you stuck, and that's keeping you feeling that fear. You have to learn to be grateful for that fear. Be grateful that you're scared. And realize that you can walk with that scared, that fear. You can walk with it. But you are brave enough. You are so brave. You are so much stronger than you think. You are brave enough to walk through it. You can hold that fear's hand, hold your inner child's hand, but don't let it control you. Because what's the worst that can happen? And it's bringing me back to I was at the pool on Wednesday. And I was just so scared of, recording this roleplay TikTok. Like, this POV of me just, we want to play mermaids. My TikTok is in my bio. But I was so scared because there was like a family there. And I ended up doing it and I felt so good. And they literally like probably looked at me, but they didn't even say anything. I felt so good. I felt so proud of myself. have to take a deep breath. Whoa! Okay, that brings me to another situation. Don't let these hairdressers touch you. Okay, that's what I'm hearing. Because I just looked at this brush and it literally says one of my hairstylist names. Don't let everybody touch you. Don't let everybody touch you. Don't. Stop going to random people to get your hair done. Stop, going to random estheticians. Stop going and getting random massages from random people, okay? Don't be given, I'm thankful for everyone in my life. Everything. I'm not saying don't let people hug you. Don't give out your energy. I'm just saying be very choosy. Be very choosy. We as humans, we as feminine energy, we have to be very, very choosy with who we're giving our energy to, because at some point you are going to run out of energy. Okay? It's not going to stay here forever. And I'm not coming for you guys. It's not going to be here forever. Energy doesn't go anywhere. What is that phrase? It can't, nothing can be created or destroyed is what I'm trying to say. But as humans, unless you are doing something that is constantly pouring into your cup, like what I'm doing right here, this is literally like, we're giving each other ideas, whether you think you're not, or whether you think I am. Like, I don't even know. I'm trying to get it out, but somebody doesn't want me to say this. Somebody will have something going on in their life. Somebody will be jealous of you. And just by touching your hair, doing your hair, y'all, your hair is your DNA. Is an extension of your soul. Is an extension of your crown chakra, of your thoughts. Stop letting these crazy people that are desperate for money, that don't actually love doing hair or doing makeup or doing, making clothes, anything. Stop. Don't let these people do that to you. Because then you're going to mistake their energy of being desperate for yours. Why Geico text me finally? Hi, my name is Tara with Geico Road Team. Yo, I texted you. I texted you at 4 o'clock. Yo, it's 5:37. You're late. I don't need you no more. Still waiting. Distractions, guys. These people don't actually like you. And a lot of these hairstylists go and tell your business. Stop telling people any of your business. As much as I want to be open and I want to tell you guys everything, eventually one day I'm going to write a book and I'm going to spill all the tea, but not for free. If you want my tea, it's not going to be for free. You understand what I'm saying? I want people to learn from my story, because there's situations that I haven't been able to tell the full truth on, because I most likely could get sued. Because these people out here have done me fucking dirty. Have drugged me through the mud. From the time I came out the womb, I was being attacked. From the time I literally, I was a rainbow baby. My mom had, I think, 3 miscarriages before me. I wasn't supposed to be here. And they've been trying to take me out time and 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 time again. Do you understand? And if you can relate to this, you understand the feeling. And stop undermining yourself and stop saying, stop being so hard on yourself, because you're still here, baby. Baby, we're still here. They just tried to kill me today. These people don't want you to succeed. Stop giving your energy to them. Stop. Whether you're physically beautiful, whether you have certain assets or not, energy is energy, okay? Energy is energy. And that's why so many people that are conventionally physically not attractive have so many people drooling over them, because they have our energy. Do you understand what I'm saying? Okay. I'm not really worried about it. They can come fix my tire whenever. At this point, I'm letting it go. But people have been trying to take me out of this physical reality, so I cannot change what these people are trying to do to y'all, for real. Like, I am not from this planet. Do you understand what I'm saying? I've been here. I've been here time and time and time again. But the lifetimes that I've had on different galaxies, I'm hearing Andromeda. Some of you may be from Andromeda. Lumeria as well. The lifetimes I've had on different star systems and different galaxies from the beginning of time. And also, guys, we're all connected. We've all, shared similar experiences, but my soul, the soul that I'm inhabiting right now, this physical reality, this DNA, y'all, I am West African Yoruban. I didn't even know that until like 2 months ago, but my soul knew that. But my soul knew that. Back to me being afraid of fire. At some point, I'm hot, guys. I had to turn my car on. At some point, I was burned at the stake. I truly believe that. Okay. But yeah, at some point, they've been trying to take us out for so long. But we gotta raise the frequency of the earth. Do you understand what I'm saying? The earth we can no longer inhabit this earth, because we are shifting into a higher 5D like we are supposed to. Earth was never supposed to be like this. I mean, of course it is. But Earth was supposed to be just for us. And then these people came and they fucked shit up. Creating chaos. Creating mass chaos. We don't want that no more. Goodbye. We don't inhabit that. And that's why you see everything is happening at once. Everything is happening at once. It's going down, baby. It's going down for it to go up. They're burning it down. They're breaking it down. Somebody just said my name. We are bringing our star energy. We are bringing our star energy down. And the birth rates are going down right now because we are only allowed to bring certain frequency of children in. The frequency of star seed children. These children are different nowadays. We are different nowadays. We're breaking this. We're breaking it. And I'm so excited because I'm just feeling this. Woo! Because I feel like it's coming. I feel it's already here. Do y'all not feel the shift? Do y'all not feel the shift? I know you feel it. I know you can smell it. I know you can taste it. I know. If you still have faith and if you're still here, I know I know you're meant to do something beyond your comprehension right now. Your neural pathways are literally upgrading to where you can take in your blessings. We are being blessed. There's no possible way that we could give from an empty cup. If God has put us through these situations, to put us at the bottom of the scale and to test our generosity and to test our character and to put us in trials where we almost have been taking ourselves off of the earth, been taken off of the earth by other people. If God has seen you at your lowest and taken you there, why would you think that he wouldn't be bringing you up? And I'm so avid about this because I still have seasons of doubt. But he is bringing us up. That's how it works in many, many cultures, guys. They literally talk about yin-yang energy, the wheel of fortune, guys. Everything is karma. I've had 20 years of karma in this lifetime, and it ends. It ended. And it ended. And if you think that, the universe or God just sees time, there's no time in the spirit. There's no time in the spirit. I have to calm down. Whew, I got really excited there. There's no time in the spirit, okay? Our families, for generations, if you're African American, if you're of Irish descent, if you're of Latino descent, if you are anything besides pure Caucasian, unless you're like from the hood, from the slums, we are getting our retributions. Don't you understand? Don't you understand? The government is never gonna give us money, period, because we have a different level of frequency. Ooh. That they don't want us to know. Why do you think that they have pushed us down for so freaking long? And this doesn't just go for white people. I love you guys. I'm half white. But they've pushed us down and tried to get us to forget who we truly are for hundreds of thousands. As long as we have existed, as long as Europeans have existed, they have tried to make us forget who we are spiritually. They have attacked our relationship with God because we are so intelligent that there's no other way that they could have convinced us that we were less than them. Not saying that we're better than them, not saying anything. They didn't have that comprehension to understand that we are all one and the same. Because white people are Satan. Do you understand? And I'm not saying white people right now, okay? Don't be defensive. But the colonizers are Satan. Satan. They came through. And they felt that envy. They were the ones who brought the envy, the jealousy, the low vibration emotions to our people because we didn't feel any of that. All we had was pure love and acceptance and joy and, humor, all of these things. Not saying sadness doesn't exist because sadness and anger are good emotions, but jealousy and envy and greed and judgment are not. Those are emotions of Satan. Those are not ours. Those are not ours. Stop convincing yourself that this person is better than you. Stop doing that. Because they're not. We are all one and the same. We all came from one being. We all came from the womb, y'all. Period. Every living, walking, breathing thing on this earth has came from a womb, period. And they are trying to convince women that we are not it. That we are not the creator. Me, creatori? That we are not the creator. Why do you think that they're trying to take our rights away right now? Huh? Huh? Why do you think that they are literally attacking women's uteruses? Why do you think that they just classified the birth control pill as toxic as tobacco and cigarettes? But then they just came out with a birth control for men that has no side effects and can be reversed in two weeks. 2 months or something like that. I don't know, guys. But why do you think that is happening? Because they wouldn't be attacking us if we didn't contain a certain frequency that would free us all. That would free us. And it's bringing me to the story about elephants. Elephants are a matriarchy. And they don't rule through like lions do, okay? They rule. The elders, the women elders are the ones that teach the babies. And they're peaceful. Elephants are seen as wisdom because they're a matriarchy, y'all. Why do you think it was... They've been attacking Kamala so hard. So hard. Not because she's black. Well, yes. Not because of anything. It doesn't have to do with what she stands for. Because we've had Republican women that have ran for president and we have not had a single one. They don't want us to be free. So stop believing that there is a wall between us and what we can do and what we cannot do. Because we have to stand the fuck up. And we have to stand up. And we have to stand firm. And we have to fight back. We have to rebel. We have to stop feeding into their delusional financial investments and taxes and all of these bills and all of it. Stop! If one day we all just stopped buying anything, period, America would cease to exist. Period. But we would literally have to accept everyone. And that's why, you know, they're bringing LGBTQ into laws. They're bringing same-sex marriages. They're bringing, you know, all of these things that are supposed to keep us separate, keep us looking at each other. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? What don't I like about you? Oh, this and this and this and this and this and this. No, guys, no. No, we're all one and the same. Do you peep what I'm saying? We are all. We are all I. There's the toe man. Okay. And that is like perfect timing. And the rain stopped. So I'm gonna post this and like, comment, subscribe. I love you.